Let's see. I think we're live. Okay, let me just I'm just going to double check something real quick. Let's make sure that we're live. YouTube. Let's see. Stick this over here. Okay, I think we're live. I think it's going to be great. What I wanted to talk about today is that today one of the things I was working on is getting better links installed on my website, so we could be tracking some of the affiliate links that I'm putting together, figuring out, making all that happen. Uh, let's see if I can get this set up right. So as you know, I use Roots Trellis to go through and run my website. And there were just a few pieces that were a little off from a standard plugin installation that I just wanted to go through and kind of highlight here. The first thing is that when you use Roots Trellis to install WordPress, it does it under a subfolder of your domain. And there's a bunch of reasons for that, and I won't go into those details right now. But the important bit is that it kind of threw a wrench in using some of Better Links' functionality, at least the way I wanted to use it. So one of the pieces is you have these custom domains. And so I got this really short custom domain for all of the links that I'm going to be using here. And so, for example, it'll be, ydtb/link/better links, right? If I have an affiliate program set up with them. But that didn't quite work out of the box with Trellis. And so, but I mean, it was pretty easy, not too bad. So let me go through, and I just want to showcase some the changes that I had to make and the all the things it took to set up Better Links with this custom domain on a Roots Trellis Bedrock type installation. All right, so let's bring Visual Studio Code over. So, and I don't actually want to start here. The first thing that I needed to do is inside of our group variables under production. The very first thing for getting the redirection to happen correctly is we actually need to add this redirect here under Trellis, group vars, production, WordPress sites. We need to have that domain pointed at our WordPress installation. And so what that means is that as soon as you put in this redirects in here, then you do need to reprovision Trellis. So let's see, Trellis provision production, right? So Trellis provision production is going to allow you to get this redirect working. To actually make that work and to have your SSL and everything get generated correctly, you do have to have your DNS already populated to make that happen. So go ahead and put your IP address or make a CNAME of your domain and point it at your main domain there, right? As soon as you have that, set up, then the next piece is, and you probably do this at the same time. I don't actually use the www in the redirects, so I kind of took this over here, and I did have to make this little change under WordPress setup under site conf. I changed this location here, and if we go, you probably don't need to get into too much of this, but basically this is the Nginx configuration file for making sure that all of the requests coming to your server go to the right places, right? So this is your server for the normal requests that come in, anything that's the port 80. So that's unencrypted. It's going to get redirected over to your encrypted stuff. If you come down here, one of the pieces that I changed is just this location here. And so I'll put this in the accompanying blog post or whatever. But basically what this says is, hey, if the URL doesn't have a go on it, so let me just put this in here. You know, if I did https://ydtb.link/ better links, right? If this was my affiliate code that I wanted to be handing out to people, what this is checking is to see if there is a /go here. And the reason for that is because when you go through and you copy the code, it actually is going to have the go in it. So it'll look like this: go/better links. I don't like this go. I want my links to be as short as possible. And so I wanted to take that out. So I'll just take that out of my links. And if there's not a go in the link, then it's going to go ahead and add that. And it's also going to add this WP. So that's one of those pieces that this doesn't come out of the box with better links. You have to actually add this as an additional step to getting better links working correctly on the Roots Bedrock stuff. So you have the WP/go, and then it's going to pass back in whatever the final request URI is. So if it already has the go, then it's just going to add the WP, and then everything works awesome that way. I'm going to undo this, and we're going to go and take a look at this on the actual site here, so you can see how this got put together. Okay. So under Better Links, I went ahead and got this installed. The way that I do it is using Composer to install all of my stuff. I just Composer require WPDeveloper Better Links. You can check out my how to install WordPress video a little bit before to see how I go through that process. But anyway, I've come over here under Better Links custom domain, and I've just typed in the URL for the link that I want to be using. You tap on that verify button there, and because this is already set up correctly, the verification completes correctly. If it doesn't, then you can follow some of this information for setting up your DNS settings. I used a CNAME on this one, but and then for WPDeveloper, this is an Nginx. And so instead of doing this, you're going to be doing what I just said over there, right? And then you're going to click on your save settings. Okay, so then you can come over here and manage your links, and let's edit this link. So here's just a test. You can set up your redirects however you want. And let's just say that I'm heading over to google.com. But again, this could be whatever kind of domain that you want. It'll be great. Then over here, you can see this is where that go my test comes from. So if we were to reset this up to Better Links, right? Just as an example, not currently sponsored. You can go ahead and copy that. We click update. Okay. And then let's go ahead and visit this link, right? So it's going to go through. It's going to do a little bit of thinking for a second. And I think we actually do need to have this go in here. Better Links, go. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, so that worked. Okay, but here's the thing: is if we do paste it without, if we come back over here and we copy the link, let's jump back over here to Google. We can actually remove the go now, and it should still work. Yeah, so it still works even though the go is missing. Even though the go is missing, it still works. But you do have to have it. You do have to have the go in here for some reason. But anyway, that's some of the things that I figured out, some of the things I found. If you have any questions, leave comments in the description below. One of the things that I'm working on is creating a toolbox of all these cool tools to help people grow their digital and online businesses. So if you are interested in checking some of that stuff out, I'm putting together this toolbox, yourdigitaltoolbox.com. Come check it out. Come join. Check out what we're doing over there, growing internet businesses. And I'm just taking you along on the journey. I'm not saying that I have all the answers, but taking you along the journey, helping you helping share what I am figuring out in the moment. So that's really the piece that I wanted to share for today. If you have questions, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. If you have other questions about how to build websites or different plugins that I'm excited about, leave those in the comments below as well. And I will check you guys out in the next one.